watching What's on My Face. This is when I tell you everything that's on my face in this week's episode of What's Up in Makeup. What's Up in Makeup is my makeup news show that goes live every Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And this is the video that I go along with that video. So I make this to go with that, and it's usually posted on whatsupinmakeup.com exclusively, but once a month it does show up on my Jen Loves Reviews YouTube channel. And it's just some product reviews of what I used on my face. You can see them on my face right now, and I'll tell you what I thought of them as I was using them. Some of them are new to me, some of them are ones that I've been trying for a while. So let's go ahead and get started where I started, and that was face primer. The face primer that I used this week is the OFRA Silicone Primer Gel. This was sent to me by OFRA as part of a brand review that I'm working on. This is called a silicone primer gel, but do not let it fool you. The last ingredient, the very last ingredient in this is silicone. It looks very silicone-y. When you squirt it out, it even looks very silicone-y. But when you blend it in, it does not feel silicone-y. It just feels wet. Very, very, very wet. I would never put that much on my face, by the way. That was just an example. Don't ever put that much on your face. Whenever you put on face primer or eye primer, you want to put on as little as possible. It really just feels very wet and a little bit moisturizing, just a tad bit. It's wet. That's all I can really say about the feeling of it. I do feel like it does make my makeup stay on longer. I do feel like it does what it's supposed to do as far as making my foundation look better and all of those things. It's not like anything that I would say is like a standout, amazing, like, oh my gosh, it makes this huge, huge difference for me and my normal skin, but it is a nice primer, and that's where I'm gonna leave that product. We'll move on to the next product, which was very new to me. I've used it a few times, and this is the Sephora CC Cream SPF 20 CC Cream. I got this from my sister-in-law. It did not work for her, and I realized why this isn't working for her. This is the second time I've used it. It makes my pores look gigantic, and I have very small pores. She has like normal people pores that you can see, and I can see where this would accentuate her pores. So if you have non-existent pores, this works very, very nice. I have small pores. It works fine. No one's really gonna notice unless they're looking like super up close at my skin. No one's gonna notice. I notice. So I'm probably still going to use this, but what I might do is put on a very light coat of this and then use it with a powder foundation to kind of minimize all of that, or maybe some kind of pore filling primer to go with it. But I mean, I don't think that I would purchase this outright, and I don't think for most people I would recommend purchasing this. It does come out kind of swirly, just so you know, and there is a pump on here, which is very, very nice. I'm glad that it has a pump, but I don't know. It's not great. Not great. All right. Next product. What did I use next? Oh, the next thing I used was concealer, and this is one that I'm obsessed with. I talk about this all the time. This is the Bare Minerals Concealer in Summer Bisque. It's amazing. It's the best under eye concealer I've ever used in my entire life. I can't stop using it. I used it again this week. That's all I'm going to say about it because I've talked about this thing to death. It is fab. And then I skipped face powder because I knew I wanted to use a finishing powder and I didn't want to do too much face powder. So I went straight to eye primer next. This is the Step 1 Eye Primer by Coastal Scents. It's an amazing eye primer. It works very, very, very well. It is, I think, about $10 on the Coastal Scents website. I don't know if this is worth a purchase all on its own, but if you're already ordering something from Coastal Scents, like the new Coastal Scents Smoky palette that's coming out very, very soon, the revealed Smoky palette, which I have. Here is the packaging for it. I'm going to be doing a full review on this next week, but if you happen to be ordering this, I believe that the release date of this is December 11th. I definitely recommend picking up their eye primer. It's really, really, really good. If you have the Too Faced Shadow Insurance and that works for you, or if you have the Urban Decay regular primer potion and that works for you, this is very, very similar. You probably don't need it, but if you were looking at those and want a cheaper option, this is definitely worth a purchase. We'll give you a little sneak peek of the revealed Smoky palette just because you're here, but I'm not going to do a full review because I'm doing a full review this week, but that's what it looks like on the inside. Yes, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that video this coming week. After my eye primer today, I used this fabulous Naked 3 palette by Urban Decay. This is the first time that I have used this. I got this as a gift from my friend Mandy, #Paraloves. Thank you so much for sending this to me. I appreciate it so much. This is the first time I've used it, and I can tell you that I really, 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 really like it a lot. But girlfriend, if you do not like pink, do not buy this. I'll tell you that straight up. If you are even concerned at all about wearing pink on your eyes, this is not worth a purchase at all. I mean, these shades are pink, 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 pink. I got my pink shirt, I got my pink eyeshadow, we're good to go. I mean, you can kind of neutral it up a little bit with these. Those are the shades I use today. I use I use Liar all over my lid. I used Factory up in the crease, and then I used Dark Side to deepen up the crease. Then I mixed Dust and Strange in my inner corner, and I used Strange on my brow bone. But this is definitely, I would say, if you're a pink lover, definitely go for it. If you're not, skip it. That is after one use though. I haven't tested lasting power of this, so this is just upon initial application. After that, I went into my Essence Gel Eyeliner. This stuff is so good. It is so good, and it is so cheap. You can get this at Ulta. If you're looking to try a gel eyeliner and you've never tried a gel eyeliner before, this is a great option because if you end up not liking it, you're not out a lot of money. I do recommend that you get a very skinny pencil brush with this. Let me show you what I use. Okay, you want to use something that is similar to this. Very, very, very thin brush. Something like this is gonna be way too thick. You don't want something like that. You definitely want something like this. Very, very skinny. Even skinnier than that would be even better if you can find it. Essence probably even sells a brush that can go with this, but it's really good. It's really, really good. Very creamy, very easy to apply. Lasting power is very good. If you do rub your eye, like if you do a wing and you rub your eye through the day, you'll probably end up rubbing your wing off, but if you don't rub your eyes, this will be fine for all day wear. It's really nice. Oh, I did get this in the Generation Beauty swag bag, just as full disclosure. I did not pay for this, but they don't know that I'm making this video, hashtag not sponsored. All right, after I did that, I did a little bit of tight lining. This is the Smashbox Always Sharp Waterproof Kohl Liner. It's really neat because, especially if you're gonna use an eyeliner for travel, this is great because in order to open this, you do actually have to twist it, and the twisting will sharpen the pencil for you. There's a built-in sharpener. So I don't know how that affects the lasting of the product. I haven't found that any of the product is coming out, so I don't know if it's just kind of shaping it, or if it's actually sharpening it. I haven't used it too many times, and I did use this just for tight lining, and I really like it for that purpose. It doesn't transfer. It's a nice eyeliner. I got this with Sephora. It was like a 100-point perk for Sephora, I believe. Yes, no, I got this as an Ipsy point perk, I believe. Either way, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I got this as an Ipsy point perk. I didn't purchase this outright. I always like to tell you guys. But again, Smashbox does not know that I'm making this video. Okay, eyebrows this week. I used an oldie but a goodie. This is the YBF. It's called Your Best Friend Automatic Eyebrow Pencil in Universal Taupe. It's been a hot minute since I've used this, and I don't know why, because it's just an amazing eyebrow pencil. I actually really like this better than the Anastasia Brow Wiz because I feel like this goes on a lot more evenly. It's a lot easier to apply. It's a thicker point, so it doesn't take as much work for my particular brows. If you have extremely thin brows, you may like the Brow Wiz better. But if you have like my size brows, this works great, absolutely great. And I don't have super thick brows. It's wonderful. I have nothing else to say about it. Like, and then it's got the spoolie on the other side and everything. It's the perfect eyebrow pencil. This is, I want to say it's kind of mid-range price. I think it's a little less than the Anastasia, but it's more than like a drugstore price. And you can get these at their website, at the YBF website. All right, next for eyes, I use the Stila Huge mascara. This is very similar in brush and formula to the Better Than Sex mascara. I do like it better than the Better Than Sex mascara. The Better Than Sex mascara clumped up right away on me. This, I'm not finding quite as much clumping, but it's a similar kind of effect. So if you like the Better Than Sex and you want to try something different, try the Stila Huge. I really like it a lot. I haven't found it to be flaky or it doesn't transfer on me. I do not have watery eyes though. So if you have watery eyes, I can't speak to that. But for my normal eyes that don't water a lot, I'm really, really enjoying this a lot. A lot of volume, a lot of length, all of that. It was in my monthly favorites for November. I'll leave the link to my monthly favorites down below if you want to see what else my favorites were. The Essence Gel Eyeliner was recently in my Best of Generation Beauty swag bag video that I put up last week. So I'm going to link that video down below as well if you want to see other favorites. For blush this week, I used my Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink blush. This is another oldie but a goodie. This is an extremely reliable blush. If I don't know what to wear, this is a great one. Of course, very inexpensive, very long wear time on this, very easily buildable, easily blendable. This is a fantastic blush. I haven't heard anybody talk about the Wet n Wild blushes in a while, and they should be talked about all the time. Like all the time. Everybody should be talking about these. They're so good. So good. This one does have a little bit, like it says, pearlescent pink. It does have a little bit of a shine to it. It's not a glitter, but it's a little bit of a shimmer to it. So just be aware if you're gonna get this one. If you don't like a shine, try Heather Silk. That's another really good one. It's a little deeper than this, but it's very, very nice. And then for contour this week, I used my little mini Burberry. This is Light Glow number 7. It's called Earthy Blush. And this is wonderful. I don't think I'll be purchasing a full size of this because I feel like this is enough for me, but it really is a wonderful contour for my skin tone. I feel like if you're any deeper than me, this may not work, but light to light medium skin tones, I think this is a wonderful, wonderful product if you're looking for a splurge item. Then for highlight this week, I wanted to try this again. It's been a while since I've tried it. This is the Becca Highlight in Opal in the cream form or the liquid form, whatever you call it. Liquid form, I guess is what you call it. Does it have any kind of special name? Shimmering Skin Perfector Spotlights. I got this in a holiday set last year. I need to put more love into them because they're not gonna last a whole lot longer. And I do like it. I prefer the powdered highlights more than the cream highlights. So I have a feeling I'm not gonna use these too much longer. I may pass these on to somebody that likes them more just for the next few months until they go bad, but it's like, I almost don't even wanna pass them on at this point because they're getting old and I'm dropping it. Yeah, they're just getting old, so I don't know. These will probably just end up, it's kind of a waste, but I didn't really like them that much. They're not bad though. I mean, like you can see my highlight, it's popping. It's just, I don't prefer the cream formula. Then for finishing powder, I use the Mary Kay Translucent Loose Powder. I really like this as a finishing powder. It leaves my face with just a really nice finish, exactly what it says. It's a nice finishing powder. I think it helps my makeup stay on longer and it just gives a nice look to the skin. I really like it a lot. And it doesn't look white once you blend it into the skin. It's a white powder. It's kind of messy, but it works very, very well. And the last thing that I'm going to be talking about today is the lipstick that I'm wearing. It's not even really technically a lipstick. According to Too Faced, it's a lip balm. This is called Pink Slip, and it is their La Creme lip balms. When I swatch it, you can see there's definitely color there. If you're looking to try out some lip colors or you're not used to wearing lip colors, I definitely recommend these. The only thing is they have a weird, funky smell. It's very chemically, like almost like it's trying to be sweet, but it's not, like it's not pulling it off well. Where the regular La Creme lipsticks have a really nice, like sweet smell, these do not pull it off. They're kind of chemically. But if you can get past that, they're a really nice lip product. And the packaging is gorgeous. It's really, really So that's pretty. It for what's on my face this week. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can hit the thumbs up button. That if you're connected to Twitter, that'll share that on your Twitter, and that really helps me out a lot when this video is shared. Also, make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss future videos, including what's up in makeup and all my reviews and box openings and things like that. And I want to thank you again for watching. I appreciate you so much. Mad love, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!